Hey everybody, I'm back finally. I know I'm Barbara. This is Queens Avenue Tarot. The last video I made, something went wonky with my iPad. Number one, I don't think my microphone was close enough. Maybe that's better. But something seemed like it was wrong with the video quality. So, and then last night, my MacBook Pro that's 3 years old, a month out of warranty from AppleCare or whatever, started losing its screen. So I had to buy another one. That's what I've been doing all day. And I was also hoping that I could, if my iPad goes out, well, maybe I can do it from my iPhone. But I don't know how to, it's not, this, I either need to use an iPad or an iPhone to do it, I think, and I'm not sure how to do it from my new computer. But that being said, let's get down to business. This is a review of Heaven and Earth Tarot by Jack Sepirath and Jamie Elford. It is a Los Scarborough production. It's about the deep and unique connections between human and the divine, between what is spiritual and what is material, between eternity and the present moment. In a way, tarot works because the everyday exists within the higher realm of the divine, while the divine exists within every action. I can't hardly see down here. It's dark. Every action and emotion of the everyday. Jack Sepirath's artwork and vision are rooted in the images of the Waite-Smith system and blend with absolute mastery with the deeper occult wisdom of a Thoth deck. Thoth. Jamie Elford wrote the companion book, bringing the additional insights to the symbols of each card, a guide that is sure to bring surprises and reflections to beginners and experts alike. Okay, and I have to move my ring light up here, so hang on just a second, because it's so dark. And more than likely, it's going to be too bright. Oh my gosh. This is the way this day has been going. How's that? Okay, mic back on. And we're going to go through the major arcana of the Heaven and Earth Tarot. I also have another really cool deck to review. Okay, here's the book. It's a pretty big, thick book. It's not one of those little cheap white ones. These are kind of in color. Maybe you'd call it sepia. It looks pretty interesting. I'm going to have to read that. I usually don't. And then the cards. This is the back of the cards. Looks like it's covered with the Star of David, with a bunch of Stars of David. So, start at the very beginning. I can't sing, but once in a while, if my sinuses aren't messed up, I can sing a few notes. Okay, this is the Fool. These cards are shiny. I can't see backwards, but these look like astrological symbols. This is the sign of Aquarius. Not sure what these mean. So, but it's a good fool. He's got his white robes and he's got his backpack and he's got his beautiful wolf dog, and I like him. I like the magician too. It's kind of hot. Okay, so this would be the sign of, I don't know. I think maybe Gemini. Yeah, I think it's Gemini. And the Empress. This is the Pisces. No, that wasn't the Empress. That was the High Priestess. Sorry about that. The High Priestess has the Pisces sign. She's got the 2 columns. I almost went like that to blow it up. God. This has been one of those days. Okay, this is the Empress card. Really pretty. I love all this detail in the front and the harp. That's cool. Okay, so this is the sign of Taurus, and I believe that's Libra. Libra. My daughter is a triple Libra, born in the year of the black horse. And I only know that because she was one of those kids who was abandoned in China because she was a girl. And that's one thing I really wanted to know was what was her real birthday? Because sometimes, you know, they might wait a couple days or maybe even a month, or, you know, and then they abandon them. And they certainly wouldn't put the date and the time. And the mother left a note, and that's all it said was it must have been from me to her, you know. I really wanted that information, and she wrote it down and left it with the baby. So this is the Emperor. This is Aries. I know that. This is the male. The Hierophant. I don't know what sign that is. There's a lot of symbolism in these cards. I don't know what sign that is. Looks like it's feminine. I don't know. The Lovers. Ooh, look at the angel above. And that's kind of like Taurus, but it's also a female thing. And this looks like Gemini. Maybe, I don't know. First of all, I can't see very well, but so this is the Lover's card. The Chariot. I like the Chariot with the Sphinxes, and there is a reason why one is black and one is white, and I don't remember what it is, but sometimes they say the Chariot is pulling in 2 different directions. So that looks like a moon to me, and here's Pisces over here. So, and Strength card I like really well. I love a good lion. Is that a snake? I don't know. So this is Ruled by the Sun. Don't remember what that is. It's a good hermit card, isn't it? This again looks like Taurus to me. The tip of his walking stick has little spikes on it. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Let's see. So this iPad may actually go down. This is kind of a test to see if it's still working, and then I'll put it up and see what happens on the... Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune, which looks kind of steampunk to me, but it's cool, isn't it? Angels. Can't really tell what they're carrying. Look like suitcases. I'll have to read up on that. Justice. Can you believe Trump isn't going to leave? Oh my God, they're going to have to get him out of there with the Secret Service or the military. I think my daughter might be home. Hangman, this is good. Look at the Ankh right up here. And snakes, it looks like a snake. Another Star of David. That's pretty cool. Ooh, the Death card. So the King's crown is down here. This must be the King. Pretty ominous Death card. Ooh, look at that scythe. And the Pope over here. The horse is blowing steam, boy, I'll tell you. This is Temperance. See more symbolism here. Another Star of David behind her head in the halo. Not really sure what this little sign is, or any of these. I'm going to have to read on them. So, Devil. Couples chained. He looks like a really mean character. Oh, what's it got? What's going on with his hand? I can't tell. If this turns out real grainy, I'm going to be disappointed because I don't, unless I use my iPhone, and I'm probably going to have to get a new iPhone. This is the cool tower. This is also an Aries card. And that looks like Mercury. But that's definitely Aries. The star's pretty. So in the book, the colors are like this. I wouldn't call it sepia at all. It's just very subtle, and it's not black and white in the book. The moon. I'm trying to remember what these are called. I'll remember it after I'm done with this video. Rods, I think. The sun. I like that sun. It's got all the sunflowers and a lot of symbolism in the rays around. It's the signs of the zodiac, which is super cool. I've been interested in astrology since I was like 4th grade, you know. And if you want to do something really fun, put your headphones on or your ear pods in or whatever, and go to YouTube and look for 5th dimension Aquarius. And I'm telling you, you will rock out. It is so much fun to listen to. I've always loved that song. This is the Judgment card. I like that too. Would that be Gabriel? Michael? It's not Michael. Michael holds a sword. I don't know. Anyway, this is the World card. So it's got whatever kind of bison or whatever that is. I don't know what this, I think it's an infinity. There's the lion, the eagle, and man. These are the, okay, so that would be earth, sun, air, and pentacles, I guess. I don't know. And she's holding rods in her hand. Rods of light. I think those are cool. Okay, and the cards are also interesting. Ace of Cups. But I'm not going to go through those because guess what? We've got another one to go through. And this is the Llewellyn Tarot by Anna Marie Ferguson. Comes in this beautiful big box, just like the Heaven and Earth Tarot. It's got the little magnetic clasp. This will last forever. It says, the medieval world of the Welsh is very real, tactile, and even rustic, with an other world that overlaps and infringes on reality's border. Poetic, but rarely sentimental, the mortals anticipate and brace themselves for testing encounters with the shadows of the other world. To live within the reach of the supernatural is seen as natural and sometimes a blessing, and sometimes a hazard. This mystic realism is, as I feel, one of the early Celtic literature's most appealing qualities. I'm telling you, I can't see it. It's so little. It's not fantasy, but organic reality, seen on occasion through an imaginative lens, in the same manner and beauty as the artistic tradition of the tarot. So yeah, it's a beautiful box. Really nice, big, thick book. It's not in color, but it is (264 plus pages), so there's a lot there. Okay, so this is what the back of the cards look like. They're kind of wide cards compared to some of the other ones. See my hand. Oh, see my hand. I like them. The cardstock is good. The cardstock on the other one was good too. So this is so cool. When I was married to my second husband, I saw this pillow in a shop and it said, "Leap and the net will appear," because I was leaving him. And I rightfully left him. This is the Fool. Isn't that awesome? He's leaping. The dog's going with him. Oh, I know another great story too. I probably already told you this, but back in the day when God or the gods or the universe decided to separate men from the other animals and birds and fish and all that kind of thing, a crack was formed. All the animals and birds and fish on one side, and man was on the other alone. But you know what? The dog jumped. I love dogs. Here's the Magician. Beautiful card. I love the flowers. Yeah. Really good. This is called the Priestess, not the High Priestess. Yeah, I got a little elf magic going on there, it looks like. Empress. This looks like the chalk drawing that's is it in Dartmoor? Near there. It's on the west coast. Been there, but I don't remember where it is exactly. Bran the Blessed. Oh, they have names. Rhiannon. It's up here it says Rhiannon. Now we got to go back through this. The Fool is Peredur. I don't know really how to say that. This is Gwyddion Magician. Llewellyn is the priestess. Rhiannon is the Empress. See, she's holding the scepter and the orb. I love the hawk in the background here too. The Emperor is Bran the Blessed. He looks cool. The Hierophant is Taliesin. I've never known how to say that word. Taliesin. Taliesin. The Lovers is the dream. Oh God, I wish I could see. The dream of Maxon Ledig, I think. Sounds a little Welsh to me. Again, the angel in the background for the Lovers. These are really pretty cards. Ooh, the Chariot. Manawydon was the Chariot god, Manawydon. If I'm pronouncing these wrong, just let me know. I'd love to know. This is Chariot is the Strength card. Chariot. The Hermit is Merlin or Merlin. Which is the Welsh way of saying Merlin. The Wheel of Fortune is Arianhad. I don't know if you guys have ever, I've been to Wales, and I'm telling you, when they talk, it sounds like little bells. I mean, it's so beautiful, but it's not a lost language because the people there still speak it. But I think that the Cornish language is lost. And I think that means that no person, I don't know, they call Cornish language a lost language. But this is Lady of the Fountain, which is Justice. I love that they have names. That's really unusual. Enchantment of David. Here it's D-Y-F-E-D, but I know that that's Welsh, and I know how to pronounce that one. This is the Hangman. Enchantment of David. Their F's are like D's. David. And V's and TH's are big deals. The Death card is Aaron. Look at those dogs. I think somebody's home. Keeper of the Well is Temperance. Yep, somebody's home. I think it's my husband. He's home early. The Horned One is the Wild, excuse me, the Wild Herdsman, aka the Devil. Not so scary. Bala Lake is the tower. That's a really cool tower. I like it a lot. This artwork in here is really very good. Branwen is the star, of course. I love that name. Lady of Maidens is the moon. Cool, cool card. I love owls. We have owls out in our trees out here, and if the windows are open at night, you can early in the morning. It's the hoo hoo hoo, which is the great horned owl, and I think it might be the barred owl that sounds like who cooks for you? Who cooks for you? Lula Griffiths. This is they're calling this the Llewellyn Tarot, and Llewellyn ap Far, and Llewellyn the Great, and David, they were all Gwyneth's, I think. I've read some good stories about Llewellyn the Great. The Sleepers is the Judgment card. I see somebody that's not sleeping. Really cool. They don't have a universe in here. I mean, they don't have a world. It's called Kader Idris, or Idris. And it's not the world, it's the universe, which is right up my alley. I like that a lot. So I'm at 24 minutes. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to go see what's up with my husband and why he's home early. And I hope he doesn't feel bad. But then I'm going to come back on or try to, and we'll do a reading. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll be back. Thanks. Bye.